see the decks I thought I was gonna see, and if not, did I misplay against those decks? Like, there's just a lot of variables you have to account for, especially in modern. So like as you go down the format tree, and get into like standard and pioneer, I think things become much more visible. Like, it's noticeable of what needs to change and why it needs to change. Modern, when you start getting into modern format and stuff like that, like, sometimes you just have bad luck and the other guy's playing better or drew better than you. Standard's a little bit different. So oh, the Stinger transition? No, but I can. There. Get your fix in. Hopefully he plays 2 mana something. No, that is not that. How do I want to deal with this? I think I'll counter this. I can't handle 2 of them. Right, Zach? Shout out to Anime Zach for his bomb ass transitions. You can catch Zach right there. He's the channel artist, if you guys wondered. He's great at what he does. Definitely hit him up. He's been streaming more often, which is great. So, is the next stream tomorrow? Do you have a schedule, Zach? I mean, you can't Besage. Yeah, Besage's really good. I did a 1-5 league and saw some Besage. Yeah, I mean, you just have to, like I was saying before, you just have to self-diagnose yourself and be honest with yourself. What you saw, what you did, and it's kind of hard to do in actuality. It's actually real hard to do, and that's why some people just aren't good at it, or they're not truthful to themselves, and they're like, well, I would have done better because of this. And sometimes it's RNG, and sometimes it's not. So you just have to break that down a little bit. So we're going to counter this because we don't want to play that game. So, and I don't think he's probably playing a lot of stuff for 2 mana, but he's probably playing Breach, actually, now that I think about it. So, obviously he's playing Prowess. Probably later tonight. Got Insomnia. Yeah, cool. Well, you heard it here, guys. Anime Zach's going to stream later tonight. So, get the Mastermind. Alright. Ooh. Probably the Sunken Ruins. Then we'll start hitting. Question is does he Lava Dart the Fairy Mastermind? I kind of want to know if he'll do that or not. Yeah, Snapcaster Mage will be really nice. I hate to put double. He's probably gonna kill me. Okay, he's gonna go for me. And I may, if he goes ahead and darts this again, because he might take the Fairy Master now, he's going to do the face. Okay. I may Fairy Mastermind and just see if he, like, Metamorphosis and block here, 4 damage, and then, because he's probably counting on this, and if he doesn't really have many resources, unless he breaches again. But he could have Grape Shot, and then I'm just screwed. Bolt me. Okay, 5. Sure. Okay, so he doesn't have a lot going on here. Wasted Storm Count. So, do I attack? Probably not. Alright. So... this is where Fairy Mastermind's kind of weird. In the sense that if I start drawing, I really need... if I had like a counter spell or something like that, I would totally start drawing. But... yeah, sure, we don't care about that. But after him, he's going to be able to go miss. Sorry, it's digging. But, like, he can put whatever he wants into his hand and a bauble. Okay. So 3. So if he put a land... depends what he put in his hand. Really, really does. Sure. Okay, go to 1. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm just going to draw here. I'm going to have to obviously block. But if I get something good... okay. Because that's obviously... ooh. Okay. Okay, he draws here. Okay. So that got me through a little bit. Dark Slick. So we block. If he kills us, then he kills us. I think he has us, but that's me. Haste. Yeah, he got us. So. I think he got us no matter what, so it didn't matter. But that's me. Okay. So, that comes in. These come in. So, Blossom's bad. Sprite's okay. V-click bad. That's... Force negation can be alright. We'll take that out to 11 creatures. I don't know. Borrow can go in. We take Thoughtseize out, obviously. Spell Snare is fine. Sprite is like, we'll take 1 Cryptic out for... these are fine. Yeah, Edict. Edict really doesn't... Edict just eats... So, like, I need to be heavy on the kill spells on them. Because they don't play a whole bunch of creatures they're mostly spells. So if I can constantly keep their board clear, then usually you can win the game, because then they have to win the game like burn, and they don't want to. They don't want to play the burn game. They don't want to. They don't typically want to use their burn spells to go to the face. Typically, what they want to do is clear your board and then attack with their creatures and finish you that way. Okay, well, I'm only going to put one out. I'll keep. Because if he has, like... Yeah, I guess he's not playing... I can put both out. Because he's not playing green. Well, yeah, he is, kind of. But he's blue-red. He could play, like, Valor. Or Force of Vigor. I'll put them both out there. I usually don't. So, especially if they're playing green. If they're playing Rhinos, you don't put both of them out there. Which you would never play Leyline of Void against Rhinos, but... You just don't. It's not a good idea. So we'll play this. Well, you have to have a form strategy, you know? That's all. Is it the right decision? We won't know until I find out, like, till the game is over. But if I'm ever in a position where I need a removal spell and I don't have one, that's a problem. And with this matchup, with Lava Dirt in general, because everything is based around them firing off spells, clearing your board, clearing a path for their creatures, and then swinging with their enhanced creature pre-combat. They're very similar to Infect, if you've ever played that. In the way the Infect decks works, is so all they want to do is protect their creature during their combat. So what you do is you let them hit with it, and then you make them protect your creature after their combat step. So damage is already dealt. So all their pump spells is also with they're protecting their creature outside of combat, which also pumps their creature. So that's what I'm saying. So here, we just always want to have removal. Always. Even if he, like, force negations this, we're totally cool with that, which he probably won't because it's his turn, and their deck does not react on their turn much. They want to force their spells, clear the path, swing the creature. That's all they want to do. And so they're not playing a lot of permission. They're playing some, but not a bunch. So we just have to kind of play around that. And then, so playing on their instep is what they don't want. So why? Oh, and even better, they can put that in their deck all they want, or in their hand. So we keep Spellsetter up. We normally would, like, just throw it out there, but we actually don't do that this game because he's playing cards like Lava Dart and stupid stuff. So we're going to turn the corner later in the game. So, wow, another that. So we're actually okay here. We actually need another land, so the Snapcaster Mage can edict whatever I want. So this is where I wish Snapcaster was a Faerie. So what do you get? What do you find? So, yep. And that's what we want. One to go here and then counter. Yep. You can bobble all day. play Umbrella Blood Moon a little bit. Get an island. So we just did a shuffle just to get a new card, get a fresh card, fresh draw off the top of the library. So we drew this Void, which we really don't want. Good. So we don't care about the sprite. He may do this, but we don't care. So we're basically the Voids take away Breach, which gives everything flashback basically, for a couple cards, and he's able to get a storm count up, and then he can play a bunch of stuff. But so what we're doing is we're extracting value. We're winning value because if he Lava Darts this, he actually loses card advantage. So because he can only play one half of it, when in reality he should be able to be playing two. So we'll edict this at the end of turn. So, and this gets around, not that this is irrelevant at all, but it gets around Veil Summer. Go ahead and do that. Yep. And we don't mind that at all. So we're winning this exchange by far. So what we don't like is we don't like this Leyline of the Void. So we already got two in play. So but when we get to it, we'll get March of the Wretched Sorrow, which I'll be able to pitch this. Yep. So we cast the Fatal Push here. So if he counters us, or plays out the creature, see, he has nothing else in hand. He has no other threats. So by overbooking a removal and being able to take him down, so he never gets anything going, and then having this to where he can only cast those cards once and not cast them twice. But basically, we're taking his deck and cutting it in half completely. So we just constant interaction. That is what we're looking for against this, against their deck. Just consistent interaction. So, and then this is the card that we were looking for before, March of Wretched Sorrow, which deals damage to a creature or planeswalker and I gain X life. So, yeah. But that's what happens is I have this game plan that I know works for a fact. Like, and then we keep this because we got a Leyline. And then turn 2, we have a turn 2 plan. So we keep. So he had a mulligan to 6, he mulligan to 5. He just doesn't want to play.